1970 to 74 or something, she went through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and got to this magazine. It says, turn to page 8 for pictures of Mark Bolas, because we're going to try and find it for you today. And page 7 to 10 have been ripped out. Yeah. So it's probably you. So come on, hand them over.
No, I wonder who's got them then.
Right.
Perhaps you could have a competition to find out.
But it's quite interesting, though, because there you go, that was your interest in art there at a very young age, and it's going to, you know, come full circle.
Yeah.
Yes? Is that a good link?
It was great, yeah. I don't know what you're getting at, though.
Well,
so tell us about your exhibition.
It's
drawing.
The Brit Art
That is
Gallery.
you, isn't it?
It is me, yeah.
Oh, right, okay, right.
As far as we know, it's me.
Right.
At the Brit Art Gallery in Whitechapel, that's in London. On the 3rd of June. Hang on, look, here's look, that's it there. Doings on the 3rd of July to the 4th of August.
Marvellous.
Sorry, I just touched your foot there, John.
It's quite all right.
So, is this... I mean, have you been painting sort of secretly for years and years and years and years? And
No, I've been very open about it.
have you?
There's nothing secret about mine.
I never knew you were an artist.
Well, you weren't to know, were you? But you know, you start doing it when you're born, don't you? You start scratching. Well, I started when I was probably 1 month old. I started scratching my name on windows with a diamond ring.
Your name?
Yeah,
Totally. No.
Do you think he's lying?
I think he's lying, yeah. Because I was quite interested in reading about you. You were an aeronautical engineer.
for a period,
for a brief
yeah.
time. And you got a bit bored of that. And then you took up this art foundation course. Was that a bit of escapism for you?
Your research is fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was sitting in a darkened room shining gamma rays onto aircraft wings, and
all day, every day?
all day. But I turned into one of the, those blind cave fish from spending so long in a dark cave.
Silly light. Yeah.
Subterranean man.
My skin became transparent, and I was disturbed by sunlight, so I fled that job and went to work in Our Price.
Really?
Yeah.
My word.
So it's not a foundation course, but I did do that a bit later on, yeah.
Right.
So it's quite unusual for the Brit Art people to have a sort of a solo exhibition, isn't it? How did you swing that one?
Well, I think they do solo exhibitions, but it wasn't a case of swinging it. It was like, let's do it. Let's put on a show.
That's why not,
Well,
indeed.
let's have a look at what we're talking about. Here are some of your exhibits.
Yeah, that's dynamite. Well, I've often had a fondness for dynamite. It's one of the forgotten explosives. The Red Evil.
Right.
And there's a lot of I like to write on these things, like American folk art, that kind of...
So do you know what you're going to do from the outset when it's a blank canvas, or do you just kind of go with the flow while you're doing it?
I do like to sort of start off with no idea, but I take the subject. So if it's dynamite, I want to express what dynamite means to me.
Right. What do you paint in?
Overalls, usually.
Oh, you're sharp today,
yeah. Catch me out if you can. It's acrylics, oils, whatever's handy, really. Whatever's lying around in the garage, you know. I mean, you can paint with it, you use anything.
So we've got one called Wagon, I think, coming up now.
Called Wagon. That's Puppy.
Is that what we called it? Yeah.
That's yeah. Well, it hasn't really got a title, but it's real. It's electrical work carried out by a real live puppy, and I see you focused in on the suspension there. But if you look in the distance, he's obviously quite happy with his work, but he set fire to a house. There's an aircraft which is on fire and various electrical faults that have not been fixed by him.
So have you ever had any reviews by sort of art critics?
Reviews? There have been, but I've never read them.
Oh, have you not?
No. Perhaps you could find out what it's all about.
Well, no, because I do remember reading some of that you did. Somebody actually said they were quite good, because I just think about Paul McCartney.
Quite good?
Well, no, Paul McCartney does his paintings, and he got panned, didn't he, by the critics?
I think they're good. I like Paul McCartney's paintings.
Yeah.
And if they weren't very good, I'd say, but I do like him. I think he's good.
I think that's what art's all about, isn't it? It's all down to whether you actually like it or not.
It's whether, yeah, which is what life's about, really, isn't it?
So have you got any on your walls at home of your own stuff?
I did have, yeah, but I've taken them down.
Is this... Oh, yeah? Why?
To hang in the exhibition.
And can people buy them?
He was waiting for why, wasn't he? He's going, come on, what do you give me why? Is it a form of escapism for you? Is it a kind of form of therapy? Or is it relaxing?
Well, I don't like sitting around not doing anything, so if I haven't got a grave to dig, I'll do a painting.
Do a painting. Let's have a look at another one. Are these up for sale? What are you doing with them?
Yeah, they're quite cheap. That's a tapir, and it's got a very thin front left leg in the moonlight. It's quite depressing, really, because it's there stood on its own with its thin leg.
Ah. What made you... where does that come from in terms of...
I wanted to do a tapir, but I thought if I do it looking sad and lonely and on a bleak landscape with a thin leg, it'd make it more,
I feel
perhaps
sorry
get a bit of
for it.
empathy going with the viewer.
And are these on the Brit Art website? Because
You can look at the website, yeah. Britart.com.
I know, I've been on it. I nearly bought a painting on it the other day.
Did you? What was it?
Yeah. It was an abstract. I quite like abstract. I go into the abstract section and look, because it's all sectioned as...
There it was. There was a picture of it, the shot
It's
of it
very
there.
easy to access, and it's very sort of self-explanatory. Just go into whichever kind of paintings you like.
So you
It's
like,
good.
Yeah, it's good.
So yours are all on there?
Mine are on there, as well as thousands of others.
So how much is a painting in? Roughly? £1,000, £2,000?
£5. No, they've got prices, yeah, but I'm not willing to disclose what they are. But they're not. You weren't far off.
Okay, right.
So you've got another Shooting Stars coming up, haven't you?
Yeah, we've already started, and we start filming in a couple of weeks' time.
Are you doing it under duress?
Under duress?
Well, we heard that you didn't want to do it.
No, I do want to do it. I
You
love
said
doing it.
The last series, you couldn't make it any better. Is that all paper talk as well?
That's invention by newspapers. No, we love doing it. We'll carry on doing it for as long as people want it, because it's good fun doing it.
Who's in the panel?
Same as before, Will Self and Ulrika, Bob Me and Matt Lucas,
Right.
Johnny Vegas, and whatever guests. Do you want to come on it?
I'd love to. Be
Well,
honoured,
yeah,
sir.
then. You're on it.
What have I just done?
No, the car we had in the last series, the most wonderful car in the world, we've got rid of that and replaced it with a sweaty fox, which is very much like the dove. It comes down, but it's a very sweaty fox.
Right.
And it may drip. We just don't know.
Lovely,
I know what's
lovely.
coming.
And is it true you're Uvavu?
Yeah.
Was that a true story about you being a bit four sheets to the wind and trying to say, where are you, or something?
No, that's the first time I've heard that one. We were in our office, and we wanted to come up with a name for a word for true or false, or whatever, so I simply came up with Uvavu and Iranu in the office about 10 in the morning,
And that was it, the day's work done.
But it was, it made us laugh, because it sounds sort of faintly African, and I don't know why. But it stuck.
So you're getting married in January?
That's true, yes.
Fantastic.
Bang on, you got something right.
Hey! And I know the actual date, but I won't say.
How do you know?
Because Nancy told me.
Did she?
She did.
Well, keep it under your hat.
I will.
Oh, you're not wearing one?
No.
This
is the shape of my head,
Some
I'm
hats are
afraid.
very transparent these days.
So you've left her at home sunbathing, you said,
I know,
but I don't know
look
what
at this.
country she's in.
Either sunbathing or... If the weather's like this in Kent, she may have gone to Sainsbury's.
And you told your children, didn't you? I have a feeling I'm walking into something here,
Yes,
because this
yeah,
is something
he knows
else I've
what's
read,
coming.
which isn't going to be true. You told your children she was Daryl Hannah.
No, I didn't.
See? I knew it. I knew
I
it.
thought she was Daryl Hannah.
No.
No.
She doesn't look like Daryl Hannah.
Well, she can do in a certain
But
light.
prettier.
When I shine a torch from a certain angle, she can look.
It's the old mermaid kind of
But she's better looking than Daryl Hannah.
That's what I say, yeah, definitely.
Have you enjoyed your coffee yet, John?
It's always going cold, our coffee. isn't it?
Well, I had one. Why? What's in it?
Not that one.
No.
So any more of your dramas and things coming up?
You've done a film, haven't you?
Randall and
Well, we've written a
Hopkirk.
film.
Robert Carlyle?
Oh, no, we were in the opening sequence. We were clowns who get... I don't know if I should say it, but we get robbed. And it's called Once Upon a Time in the Midlands. And it's a Shane Meadows film. And but we were filming that, and Jimmy Cosmo, who's a big man...
Yeah, he's a very...
And one of my part, we were getting beaten up, basically, and I was on the deck in a cul-de-sac, and he jumped on me back, and we had to do it about 27 times from every angle. And I think it was probably the first or second take, he broke 2 of my ribs.
Jeez.
And I had padding on and everything. But that was painful, but,
Well, we
did it all. So you may see a grimace on my face, just like
Stick to
a
paint.
raised eyebrow as the ribs crack.
And it's a real one.
Stick to painting, it's less...
I've
Vicious.
broken lots of legs and ribs in that painting as well.
Well, so...
So, July 3, the exhibition, you've forgotten already, haven't
July
you?
the 3rd,
July
which
the
is
3rd,
next week.
Whitechapel.
Yeah.
And Shooting Stars comes on. Is it BBC Choice first?
It'll be Choice and then directly onto 2.
There we go.
And all paintings are £5, I think you said, didn't you?
Nigh on, yeah. There might be,
Okay.
might be a bit more expensive, but
Always a pleasure, Vic.
Best of luck with
always
it.
a pleasure. Never a chore.
Never
you.
a chore.
And you never tried your coffee, did you?
No, I didn't get a chance.
Go on, have a sip.
What's with the coffee?
Well, I just want to see you enjoy it. It's nice to see a man enjoy his coffee in the morning.
What have we done?
Nothing.
Yeah. Whilst John splutters, we'll go for a break. When we come back, Hearsay, our live and exclusive. Our friends from the north, Ant and Dec, pop by for a chat. We've all the gossip on Destiny's Child.
There's about 50 sugars in that coffee.
And their solo projects, plus the result of today's
Thanks, Vic.
makeover. We'll see
I'm not
you
coming
in
to your show
a
now.
couple of minutes. Bye.
Wait till I put it.